Wanted one thing I told you that might come up. I think we save it for the next one, but I wanted, because I wasn't living in Michigan when the incident with your eye happened.
Right.
And
we were going to do this interview with glasses or sunglasses on because I have a prosthetic right eye.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, this camera right here. Probably people who don't know me probably wouldn't be able to tell until we talked, or if I just said it. But
yeah, exactly. And I don't know what it's going to look like on camera. It's probably not.
That was in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
June. Lindsay was actually just on the phone with somebody the other day telling this story because someone had suffered an injury via her work, and she was talking about the process of bringing me to the hospital that day. Which some of this is all kind of blurry because the minute that ball hits head, it's all a huge blur.
Yeah, well, let's get into it.
Yeah.
If we're getting into it, what were you doing when you?
We were playing softball. I believe it was in Canton.
Okay.
At that diamond off of Ford Road there, just to the west.
Okay.
And I was playing shortstop, and the ball gets hit to right field as a single.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who hit the ball was rounding first and basically trying to stretch a single into a double. And my buddy was playing right field, notices that he's trying to stretch it out and just guns it from right field. And I'm playing shortstop, so I'm covering second base. And I try to catch the ball and swipe tag this guy real quick, and I miss the ball. It nicks my glove, missed the ball, and I'm wearing like plastic, like, not kid glasses, but like just like non-protective eyewear. And the ball shattered the glasses, shattered my eyeball, popped like a grape, essentially, is what I learned. Knocked me out unconscious. Obviously, I'm bleeding. Lindsay was actually at the game, thankfully. She was at the game.
Who's your wife?
My wife.
For anyone who doesn't know.
She was at the game. She was telling the story to somebody, which gave me like this, like, I was kind of feeling gross about like she was telling me about how I declined an ambulance and she drove me to the hospital. And when we got into the parking lot, I was like throwing up, but they rushed me in. All of this is like I basically like blacked out. Like I think probably suffered a concussion too.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I remember waking up the next day, them doing some testing on my eye, and me not being able to see anything out of the right eye, and like this like sinking feeling, deciding what we were going to do. I think like a couple of days later, they actually removed my eyeball. They put a ball in there, like a marble, basically like an oversized marble is inside of my socket right now. And then the glass acrylic, which this is a whole nother story. The original eye that went over, they paint it very like, good or whatever. So I've really tried. So that was June 9th of 2013. So over 10 years ago. I almost made this big like sappy post it would have been 2023 about like 10-year anniversary. Like I really don't want it to like define who I am. And I've been able to do everything in life that I've wanted to do. There are 3 things that I can't do. I can't fly an airplane or like any type of aircraft. So if we're ever on a deserted island and we need someone to operate I'm not allowed to.
I'll take it. I can learn.
I can't see movies in 3D. So those glasses in 3D. So I can't do that, which whatever. And then I'm not allowed to pursue a career path of being like a brain neurosurgeon or like heart surgeon because of, I guess, the preciseness of. So there are some things like not having depth perception that my brain, I think, has adjusted over time. Being extra mindful when I'm driving of like turning my head to the right. There are times where like, because I don't have a right eye, I will bump into somebody and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I literally did not see you. Like I'll turn really quick to my right and I'll hit some like random, like we were at the airport the other day, we were stuck at the airport and I ran into a dude and I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. I'm frantically like scrambling with my kids and such. Yeah. So stuff like that kind of sucks. When I wake up in the mornings, I have this like, it's almost like a layer of like thin cement over my eye because of like dried mucus in your eye. So I have to like, there's a process in the morning of like flushing it out, which kind of sucks.
Do you sleep with the prosthetic in or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I sleep with it in. You're supposed to take it out once a month. Maybe on the next podcast, I'll put sunglasses on and I will take it out. So there's a little cliffhanger.
Okay. Yeah.
If you watch my follow-up, I will take this thing out and show it to you.
Hell yeah. That's a way better idea.
Yeah. So. But yeah, been able to golf, do all the things that I really want to do, despite having like, I have to wear these glasses. Like the one thing that does suck is I think my eyesight will deteriorate faster than the average human being just because I have 50% capacity. But I go see an eye doctor almost like every 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
Get it tested. really keep up on my prescriptions and such.
Yeah.
So I don't wear contacts. So I do. There's times where I'm like, I'm trying to watch TV or I'm trying to read something. I'm like, I don't have glasses. So I have multiple. Again, going back to I can't keep track of my shit.
Yeah.
Having multiple pairs of glasses around the house, like one at my desk, one upstairs, one in my bedroom, so I can just throw it on and watch TV real quick because I really can't see that well without them.
Yeah.
So